up, guys? It is the Redstone Scientist here with another episode of TRS's World. Okay, be quiet, sheep. Sheep, be quiet. I'm so bad at walking backwards. Alright, guys, well, clearly I am back. And I am sitting in the absolute most uncomfortable position you could possibly record a video in. My back hurts. Okay, anyway, let me get back situated. I'm so excited to record this episode. I've been looking forward to this one. Okay, so what was that? Do I have a weird resource pack on? I don't even know what that sound was. That sounded like a plane. That's so weird. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support on the... Sorry. Thank you so much for your support on the last video. I was really surprised that you guys found that one more interesting, because I didn't. But you know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so we're gonna try it again today. So thank you so much for your support on that. And if you don't like these, I'm sorry, but we'll do some more. We'll do some more of those progress episodes. We will. But clearly, this, at least from the comment section, appears to be the fan favorite. Okay, so also thank you guys for your support so much on the Mastering Minecraft episode. That, so much work went into that, like you have no idea. And, you have no idea how much work went into that, and it's so nice to be appreciated for it. It really is, and that's really skyrocketed me into the community. I'm in group chats with all sorts of big YouTubers now, and, as you guys probably already know, or maybe not, maybe, I'm recording this episode on Monday. I don't know when I'm going to release it, but, I've got a Let's Play of a map coming out with, CDF Demand, which was super fun, super exciting. He's such a cool guy. If you guys don't already, subscribe to him, you should definitely go check out his channel, because he makes some great content. He's a phenomenal map maker, and we played a phenomenal map. It wasn't his, but it was still very, very good. And, well, enough about all that, enough about all the other content. What are we doing today? Well, as you can see, I have been working on building this slime farm. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of progress off camera, but I did it anyway. This has been working on for a long time. So, basically, this is the standard slime farm in that all it is just a bunch of platforms between y=0 and y=30. I needed to make sure not to build it too high because I wanted to put some stuff down here and use the proper killing chambers. Now, unfortunately, the way I built this is I forgot about the level that you're supposed to put the killing chamber at, so unfortunately, you can see I've still got bedrock spaced around, so I only was able to put packed ice where there was no bedrock, because you can't break bedrock, obviously. And that's also another topic we have to discuss today. And I'm missing a pressure plate here. That's right, I lost it. I have to fill that back in. But anyway, so we've got this built, and basically the way that this thing works is the water flows together here, and it goes up this water stream. They get in here, and then these blocks would be broken. And they go over here. They're going to be hoppers over here, and they're going to go, and they're going to crash into the cactus repeatedly until they die. And then those drops are going to be collected, and etc., etc., etc. Now, the big exciting thing about this slime farm is the design. Not the actual farm design, but I've got a great wall design. As you can see, I've been digging out the walls, but the only problem with it is that there is a lot of depth involved. Like, there's a lot of three-dimensional patterns involved. So much so that I actually need to go back 9 whole layers to fit this wall in. But it is going to be amazing, but I am going to need a lot of materials, a lot of magenta stained clay, mostly, so that probably gives you zero idea of what I'm going to be doing. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be dealing with what do we do with the drops. So part of the design of this farm, of the wall, is going to be that really cool design, and then on each of the 4 corners, actually even more than that, on every corner, there are going to be 2, one on this side and one on that side, item elevators. So on all 4 corners of the farm, so that means there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different item elevators for the items. Now, I'm going to be using a item splitter that I came out with on my channel recently. I discovered it when trying to figure out how to split up the items. So we're going to be building that on camera together today. So I've got a lot of supplies that we're going to need. And we're just going to jump right into this and get started. So I'm going to get my supplies together, sort of gather myself, figure out where I'm going, and then I will be right back with you. Alrighty guys, I am back. So I blocked off the water stream again so we can have a little bit of an easier time working here. Now before, just to make it symmetrical, I had the dropper down here. And obviously that's not in the middle, but still, I had the dropper down here. Then I realized if we want ice pathways all the way, we can't make the same mistake we made over there, which is having it on the bedrock level, because then we won't be able to remove the bedrock and place packed ice. So I raised it up one, which means that it's going to be a little bit less efficient with the hoppers, but it's okay, it'll just wrap around the cacti. So here is where our main thing is going to be happening, I guess. So let's see, we need to place hoppers here so that they all come around to here. So let's clear out a little bit of space for us to walk. Okay. Do I have any comparator? What happened to my comparators? I can go get those later. But let's see here. We want this to start right here. Bam, biggity bam, biggity bam, bam, bam. Ooh, bam. And now we can fill in the rest of these, like so. Bam, bam. Like so. And shift click this on to there. Perfect. So now if I drop something in here, it should go, it should not be in there anymore at least. Yeah, great. Okay, now let's do this and this and that. So now nothing, that should, good. All right. And we're gonna place the hoppers going like so. What have I gotten myself into here? Let's shift click that on. Perfect. And we will destroy this, this, and this. All right. Great. Now let's also block this off and this off. So now you can really see how it's supposed to work. Now those cacti are also going to grow, so it'll look a little bit better. However, I'm not sure if we're ever going to see this. I haven't decided yet whether we're going to be using glass walls or not, but the wall design is going to extend around to here. It's just this one part that I haven't figured out yet. Alrighty, so I think we can go around the other way. Also, this wall needs to be higher, but it doesn't matter because special kinds of stained glass are going to be going every place these blocks are. So yes, all the slimes are loose right now, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Speaking of that's the way the cookie crumbles, I know I talk very quickly. If you'd like me to slow down, let me know, because I can try and work on that. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, the Selulance and I'm actually going to bring this dropper out by one. Selulance and Sancarn just came out with a video they've been working a long time on, and it's like a double video, which is so cool. They have one of them did the left side of it, one of them did the right side of it, and you can watch them both at the same time using this thing called YouTube Multiplier. It's really awesome. You should definitely check it out. I'll link it in the description. But it's like groundbreaking. It fundamentally changes the way we think about Redstone. It is just astounding. You've got to check it out. But let's place the dropper here. And the reason I wanted to move it out one is so we could make a nice little dropper circuit. In my tutorial where I built the item dispensing unit, I guess you could say, of the item splitter, I actually built it a little bit inefficiently because there's a way you can do it. I could have sworn I had comparators. Do I have any smooths? Alright, I guess I gotta go get some. Anyway, I really thought I had comparators. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, anyway. So I actually was building it a little bit inefficiently, and I was reminded of that by watching one of Mumbo's videos, one of Mumbo's Let's Plays, because it's like his favorite redstone circuit. It is his most used thing. So I was like, oh man, I totally forgot you could build it that way, because it uses some, I guess you could say, quasi-connectivity. It's hard to explain. But I'm going to go get a comparator, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's go over here. And we've got our comparators. Eat some food. Oh, I didn't bring enough food, did I? Alright, let's take our cobblestone and place something here. And place that comparator down. Set it to subtract mode, because we're going to have... Ooh, I wanted it to be on the other... okay, so we can actually... Let's actually build it out this way. Okay, so we've got our comparator here. Come on. Got it. And we're going to place a piece of redstone here so we could... No, I wanted it to be over there. Darn it. Alright, let's bring this out one more time. This is kind of silly. It's just for ease of use, I guess. I could make it more compact, but I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be easier to walk around and get around this way. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Alright, so let's take this. Comparators. And we will do one of these over here. And we've got this to do. Cut it off. Then that powers a repeater over here, I think. This should work. Come on. Got it. Okay, and let's see here. Now, yep, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do. The dropper dance. Alright, great. So now, we can encase that with glass. Right? So this is going to be kind of difficult because we're at bedrock level, which means that it's going to be hard because we don't have anywhere to go down really safely. We've got to keep it here or higher. Maybe it won't be difficult. We'll have to see. So we're going to take our packed ice. Now the reason we use packed ice is because it does not ever melt. So we're going to go immediately into the item splitting array, I guess you could say. And so let's dig out some of this area. Like so. Okay. And we got another one here. So this is sort of following my tutorial that I came out with. Thank you guys so much for your support on that. Also, man, you guys have just been awesome recently. Not that you're not always awesome. You're always awesome. Okay. And we're going to go like so. So basically, this is going to show you that how to chain these together, because I'm going to be needing more than just 2 outputs. I need 8 outputs. So it should go like this and like that. Now, unfortunately, it's been brought to my attention by Redux Redstone, I believe, that this is a bug that has been in the game a long time. The bug of items bouncing when they are in the hitbox of a stair. And it's actually marked as fixed for 1.9, I think. Or no. Maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah, I'm wrong. It's not marked as fixed for 1.9, but it is on the bug tracker, and they say they will be fixing it. So hopefully they won't fix it, since it's been in the game such a long time, and I did not bring stairs. Since it's been in the game such a long time. But hopefully by the time they do fix it, we will have another convenient solution for item splitting in this farm. So let's see here. Oh, I should also go replace this pressure plate. And I'll also be right back when I have some stairs. Man, I just keep going back and forth today, don't I? Okay, guys, so I have been working I've been working away at these item splitters, and I just realized something. I thought, you know what? Maybe one side would be more favored than the other when they're making a turn, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to have space for all this and be most efficient. So I'm just chucking all these torches in. So this is sort of mimicking what it would be like for this one item pathway, right? It all favors one side because they're bumping up against this cobblestone, meaning they're all coming in the same way. So what this means is that I have to redo most of this because it means that we can't have item splitters go around a bend, which kind of stinks because that would have made things a whole lot easier. Well, not easier, but it would have left us with more space, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, as I've said multiple times in this episode. So I'm going to redo a whole bunch of this, and I will be back with you when I have some more progress done. Alright guys, so I was just doing another experiment where I was going to see if maybe I could make it one wide with the stairs, because otherwise they wouldn't really fit. And so I've realized that once the items actually go over here, they get bunched up, so they'll always go to this side, which is a problem, and I didn't mention that in the tutorial because I didn't do the experiment, which is bad on me. So I guess what this means is that every time you want to chain it together, you have to have another one of these dropper circuits, which kind of sucks, especially considering the fact that we're at bedrock level, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult because it means you're gonna need a small dropper elevator every single time you want to do it again. So that makes it a little bit more inconvenient, but I am going to go walking with my mom right now, and I will be back, hopefully with another idea on how to make this work just a little bit better. So I will be back with you in a moment. Alright guys, so I think I have found a solution. It may not be the most efficient or elegant way to do it, but it certainly is the most resource-friendly as far as I can tell. So basically, after this first item splitter here, I'm going to have an item elevator that only goes up about 2 or 3 blocks on both streams. So that's going to allow me to get enough height, because remember, I'm on bedrock, so I can't go down any further. That's going to give me enough height to easily make hoppers at the top of the item elevator go into a dropper, going to go through another one of these things, then I can put a hopper at the end, go through another dropper, and then that will be 8 outputs. So basically, the only reason I'm putting this in here is just so we can get enough height so that we can build with it. Unfortunately, that looks like the easiest and most resource-efficient solution. I don't like to use more item elevators than I have to because it's best not to rely solely on bugs in the game. Of course, the item splitters are a bug in the game too, but basically, the fewer things you have that are relying on bugs, the better, because then it's going to be easier to fix. If and when the bugs are fixed. So I am going to probably get this all finished because it's going to be quite a long time. I'm going to have to figure out, it's going to be like a slime ball labyrinth of streams. But I will figure it out, and I will return with you in a minute. Okay, so I realize I'm not in my usual screen resolution here, but as I was building this, I realized that I didn't need this item elevator at all because I could just funnel the items sideways like this. But I am going to keep it because I'm going to need the area below to sort out all of the other streams for routing them to the 8 different item elevators. So I'm going to keep the item elevators, even though they're not strictly necessary, but I'm going to keep them for convenience. Okay, so I will see you in a sec. Okay guys, I am back, and I just finished a live stream. My first, I would call, sort of more official live stream. It was pretty fun. My voice is exhausted, but I'm going to wrap up this video. We finished building the entirety of this thing, but we didn't hook it up yet to the 8 different elevators. We finished building it on stream, and we had a lot of fun hanging out. So if you don't already, please follow me on Twitch so that you can get notified when I'm streaming. I also upload a special now streaming video to YouTube every time I do so, which reminds me after I finish recording this, I need to say that it's over. So, slimes come in here. They're items get dropped into this chain. They go into this dropper, which in turn dispenses it into this item splitter, and that could go left or right. Let's say it goes left. That will go up this item elevator. It is an absolute mess in here, by the way. Go up this item elevator into here and into this item splitter. And this could go left or right. Let's say we go left. That goes into this item splitter, and we've now got 2 outputs. So that's 2. If we were to go right over here, that's another 2. So that's 4 outputs. Now let's go back to the beginning. If we were to go to the right, we go up into this item splitter, which goes to the left or right. Let's say we go left, we go into this item splitter, which goes to the left or the right. That's 2 outputs, so that's 6. If we go to the right back there, we go into here, which is in this item splitter, which is the left or right. So that's another 2, which makes 8. So that is 8 different ones, 8 different outputs. Here and here, there and there, here and here and here and here. So the very difficult thing is going to be hooking these up to the 8 different item elevators. Here I'm using fence posts to mark out where the item elevators are going to be. And also to build them, I need white stained glass, and I still do not have a bone farm yet. I have not found a skeleton spawner, so I'm going to need to do that before we can really even continue with this project, unfortunately. Actually, that's not true. We could still funnel them over there. But, unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give me some feedback about what you think about this video. I had a lot of fun recording it. We got a lot of stuff done. And that's just about it. So if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, leave a like, comment, or yet hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check out the jam-packed description for more science. And of course, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Alright, guys.